Hello everyone, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to have you all here today, and we have some beautiful journals that we're going to be getting inspiration from today. I know that you're going to enjoy this as much as I do. I believe this is the last week in October, so we will be finishing up our group 4 journals. I think after today, I have 3 more big boxes of journals that we'll be getting to this week. Make sure that you're subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up at some point while you're watching if you enjoy it. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow. We have some supplies and journals from Elizabeth Knapp and Tammy, and you're not going to want to miss it. So let's get into today's work. So I love this cover. It is beautiful. Look at this. Kind of like upholstery fabric, and the lace and the doily. This little flower is part of the closure. Somehow. You just wrap it around there. Okay. And this is from Beatrice. You all love her work. She has such a unique aesthetic that is beautiful. This is called Green Rose if you're looking for it in the shop. Look at her pages. I like to call her the queen of grunge because she really knows how to make her journals grungy in the best way. They're so beautiful. Even when she goes with a more pastel palette like she has here, they are beautifully grungy. Lots of places to write in here. That's really nice. I love the little floral add-ons that she's put throughout. This one is perfect to work in. Some are better to look at, some are better to work in, but with the pages she's put in here, it is perfect to write in, work in, decorate in, but yet still get a little bit of a vintage floral aesthetic, which is always fun. So Green Rose by Beatrice. And another Beatrice beauty here. If you notice, she did hand stitching around the cover. That's always fun and amazing that somebody takes the time to do that. I love the old doilies and linens and lace that she's used with the old buttons. Beautiful. This is a nice floppy, soft cover if you like those. This is called Brown. And just magical. Again, this set of journals, she's added lots of places for you to write. This is a big size, which is really nice if you need just a little bit more room when you're creating in a journal. Her journals are also so beautiful that I think you can actually use them for home decor. Put them all on a shelf, stack them in the corner end table somewhere in the house. Absolutely beautiful. There's a little writing board in the back too, which is fantastic. So this one is called Brown. And then the next one has a dried flower heart behind this plastic, if you can see that. Get the little cheesecloth bits and the sewing. Look at the beaded embroidery and the little beaded hanging tassel. Don't forget the cross-stitch details. Absolutely amazing. Okay, how do we get into this? Because I see a double tie. Is this a double tie? That is neat. So she tied 2 bows, but you could tie 1 bow. This is called Botanical. This is a nice big size, 7.5 by 9.5. So you're getting a lot of real estate as far as pages go. Lots of botanicals. This is perfect, I think, for you decorating up to be a botanical journal, because I do see botanicals, but I see lots of hints of botanicals, meaning there's just some leaves or little bits or book pages that have parts of flowers on them, little bits of trim. And so that really gives you the opportunity to go ahead and pull out your favorite floral ephemeras that you've been purchasing from my shop, from other shops, ones that you've been creating and making, and just make this kind of your botanical journal. This could be a wonderful idea book. If you create a lot of nature journals, a lot of floral journals, then having this nearby, and every time you create something or watch a YouTube video and get a good idea, and you create something, whether it's a double pocket or a belly band, you put it in here and write notes about it. That way, when you're making your floral journals, you can flip through here for lots of ideas. It could be a wonderful gardening journal as well, since we will be looking to the springtime here very shortly. So that is absolutely pretty. Okay, then we have one more artist we're looking at today. This is a challenge journal, and it is from Barbara Dew. Her name probably also sounds familiar to you. She has been selling journals with me for quite a while, and she gets better every single time. It is always amazing to see how she's improved and how she's come up with even more gorgeous things. I love her style. So, she's used past words, dear to my heart, Wilhelmina, and golden hour for this challenge journal. Please don't forget to get your next challenge journals for group 5. Get those in. I need them by or postmarked by October 31st. So if you have journals sitting around and you want them shown by the end of the year, I need them in the next week, or postmarked in the next week, so that they can get shown. So I think we're going to see a lot of detail here. Look at the lace. And I love to point this out, especially to those of you who cannot buy all of the vintage laces or are on a little bit more of a budget. This is just a cheap white lace, but look at the beautiful effect as she has put it on so many of the pages. There's not a lot of money sunk into lace here. It's just a plain white flat lace, but the effect is gorgeous. So don't think you have to buy expensive supplies to make something gorgeous. In fact, trying to recycle and find cheap items that you can use to create something beautiful can be a very rewarding experience. I always love doing that. You can spend hundreds of dollars on vintage and antique laces, and you can have fun doing that, but it's not necessary. Honestly, going to Hobby Lobby and waiting till their rolls of ribbon and lace are 50% off and picking up a couple rolls is more than sufficient to make an absolutely gorgeous journal. And I love the florals and the page edgings, the stampings, that color ink she chose is perfection. I love these book pages with the flowers. Oh, look at that ink color. So pretty. It matches so well. So beautiful. Gorgeous. And look at how she layered up these flowers. They're from the Wilhelmina kit. They're just gorgeous. And then, of course, it says memories. So there's that one. And then another one from Barbara called Pink Ladies. She's used Grandma's Attic from My Porch Prints on Etsy, Artie Mae's Shabby Dabby Doodah, and many, many other types of pages like music papers and things like that. What a beautiful image for the cover. I love when I am hunting public domain images to find gorgeous images like this and think of them on the cover of a journal. So pretty. It is paper covered, hardcover, 3 signatures. Oh, it does have a tassel. It just kind of bumped off in the mail. There we go. It's just a little one with a pretty little triple beaded dangle, I guess. A cute little polka dot closure. And again, let's talk about the lace briefly. Look at that effect of that pink lace. Again, not an expensive vintage lace, but look at how gorgeous that looks. So pretty. That this journal belongs to. Again, those floral pages. Oh, so pretty. I love this. Very vintage. Definitely Pink Lady is the perfect name for this. Oh, Look at how pretty these pages are. With a a fine tip black marker, you could write on it. Also, if you ever have a page, like if you feel this is too dark for what you're wanting to write, which I think it would be totally fine for a to-do list or something like that, but say you're journaling and you want to be able to easily read it, you can always mat it. So you can put a glue or double-sided tape down a solid piece of paper just in the middle so you still have the border and write over it. Of course, it's also great to put in a pocket with a journal card, something like this, and then you just write on the back. All this vintage fashion, so sweet and lovely. The moss rose, oh, that's beautiful. Look at the trim. Again, used there. Beautiful, Barbara. Gorgeous. Love it. I am sure that this one will be loved. Okay. Barbara sent 2 more. This is a ring bound. So if you love being able to either move pages or add things, this one would be for you. It's called Ladies and Gentlemen. She's used digitals from G. Kerr, My Porch Prince, Artie Mays, Shabby Dabby Do Ya, and then also some Tim Holtz paper dolls and ephemera. I like the gray, silver, black look. And then there's this pretty lady on the front with the appliques around her, some really nice rings. It looks like she's reinforced this really well. It's a very well done ring bound journal. And I'm really picky with ring bound things. I'm not a huge fan of them. And so when they're done so well and professionally, look at the eyelets and everything like that. I just love seeing a well done ring bound journal. So she's added in like little booklets, little journal booklets for writing. And then there's a little like bowl clip, I think they're called, that holds that closed. And then you have little pockets and ephemera places. Nice and thick pages. Look at the little pink buttons. Beautiful. Oh, so sweet. You can journal all in there. Places to tuck in more journaling cards. And then we have another little booklet. So this is booklet 2 that you can journal or write in. She's also included like a little, it flips open and there's writing space inside. This would be really pretty for whether it's family history or you have a topic or something that you want to journal about or put things together. There's some top loading pockets here too, but you don't need a 5 signature 200 page journal. You need something a little smaller, but that looks complete and beautiful. Then this would be it for you. And of course, this color scheme. I am loving the gray pages, and they're all the same color and then matted and built up on it. Very unique, very gorgeous. It really allows her to spend her time focusing on decorating instead of choosing all of the papers. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Every single time, Barb, you amaze me just a little bit more. I remember, I think you and I started doing this type of paper crafting about the same time, and we were even swap partners, and it's so fun to see how far we've both come. It's been a wonderful journey. One more journal for today, but you will have to come back tomorrow. My mom gave me a surprise visit this weekend for a few hours. She was visiting a friend nearby and dropped off a journal and stayed for a few hours. And it is a winter journal. It is absolutely gorgeous. You don't want to miss it. And I will be showing it tomorrow. So make sure that you've clicked the little notification bell next to the subscribe button so you're notified. A teddy bear journal. Amazon packaging for the cover. Vintage Winnie the Pooh book pages on cover and used within the book. Oh, okay. So this Mod Podged or layered book paging, it is from a Winnie the Pooh book. Oh, I love that idea. Mrs. Cog's teddy bear images Artie Mays, Tim Holtz, and etc. Some public domain. I've been wanting to do a teddy bear journal because I have a book, teddy bear book. I've been wanting to do an antique doll or a doll themed journal and a teddy bear themed journal because I have books that have beautiful pages. I'm finally getting around to the doll one. It's part of my 20 junk journals that I am working on at the same time. And that one is already sold. It's been pre-ordered. So how exciting is that? The doll one. Maybe in one of these next batches of journals, I'll get to a teddy bear one. But for right now, Barb, you have just tickled my teddy bear fancy. This is so cute. Little vintage images. Oh, look at the edging. Oh, I love it. So sweet. The colors are so, they're pretty because there's blues and pinks and greens and yellows and all, but they're all kind of muted and vintage. So sweet. Little old images. Oh, so sweet. Well, we have been blessed today looking at all these gorgeous journals, adding them to the shop. Thank you so much for your kind attention and for your shopping and helping to support the shop. We get to continue to do this because of you, and we don't take that for granted. I hope you'll find all the links you need in the description box below, and I'll see all of you tomorrow with more inspiration.